Joran van der Sloot says he killed Natalee Holloway with a cinder block on Aruba beach, dumped her body in water. But before we start, please help us to reach 2,000 subscribers and for more videos. Joran van der Sloot has finally admitted to killing Alabama teen Natalee Holloway 18 years ago, bludgeoning her to death with a cinder block after she tried to fight back against his sexual advances. Van der Sloot, long the prime suspect in the 18-year-old's disappearance, made the shocking admission Wednesday in an Alabama courtroom with Holloway's parents present. "You changed the course of our lives and you turned them upside down," her mother, Beth Holloway, said in court, standing a few feet from Van der Sloot. "You are a killer and I want you to remember that every time that jail cell door slams." Van der Sloot, now 36, detailed how he started kissing Holloway on the beach after a date in a local bar, according to court documents obtained by the Post. "I start feeling her up again and she tells me no. She tells me she doesn't want me to feel her up," he told his attorney, according to the docs. I insist. I keep feeling her up either way." The American teen kneed him in the crotch, enraging the killer, who said he knocked her out by kicking her extremely hard in the face. Van der Sloot then grabbed a nearby cinder block, he said, reportedly confessing, "I smash her head in with it completely." He then disposed of her body in the water, he said. The Dutch citizen has already been arrested in Aruba twice on suspicion of Holloway's murder, but ultimately released for lack of evidence. He is not currently charged in Holloway's death but made his confession as part of a plea deal for extortion and wire fraud after asking her family for $250,000 to reveal the location of her body. He was sentenced Wednesday to 20 years in prison, to run concurrently with a 28-year sentence he is serving in Peru in the 2010 slaying of Stephanie Flores. Judge Ana Monasco required him to come clean on the teen's death to get the deal. "You have brutally murdered, in separate instances years apart, two young women who refused your sexual advances," the judge said. Holloway disappeared while on a high school graduation trip to Aruba, with her disappearance drawing widespread attention. She was last seen leaving an Oranjestad bar with Van der Sloot before their deadly walk along the beach. Prosecutors in the extortion case said Van der Sloot agreed to take $25,000 from Beth Holloway, the victim's mother, for disclosing the location of her body, with another $225,000 due upon the discovery of the remains. In a 2010 sworn statement to the FBI, the confessed killer said Holloway's body was buried under gravel behind a house, but later admitted it was a lie. He fled Aruba, a Dutch territory, and popped up in Peru before authorities could arrest him in the extortion case. Peruvian authorities later arrested Van der Sloot in the 2010 slaying of Flores, who was killed after also rejecting his sexual advances, and he was convicted and sentenced to 28 years behind bars. The government of Peru agreed to extradite Van der Sloot to the U.S. so he could face the extortion charges, with that case culminating in his guilt plea on Wednesday. Thanks for watching.